And in Washington, the federal budget process is underway, and we've learned that among the civil works items that President Trump will include in his budget proposal to Congress is at least one major project for the Port of Corpus Christi. As expected, the port's ship channel improvement project has been included in the next budget for the Army Corps of Engineers. The total amount budgeted, just over $100 million. Congressman Michael Cloud issued a statement today thanking the president for making that widening project and deepening project a priority.